Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute pajamas from simple pajama that you buy at the store. You can buy any kind of pajama with pattern. This one have foxes, so will be our inspiration. So first we're gonna shorten it, the sleeves, and then we're gonna shorten the pants as well. So let's start working on. So first I'm gonna start with the sleeves. I'm gonna place one sleeve straight and then place another one right, matching with the shoulder seam and down to the edge sleeves. Then take a tape measurement and measure how short you want the sleeves. I will mark 9.5 because we're gonna have a cuffed edge. I will also measure twice to make sure I got the length right. And then I will cut it. Next, we're gonna start to work on the bottom part. Make sure it's flat and straight, and then fold it in half and match the edges. Then I'll take the tape measurement and I will measure from the seam up 8.5. So that's our inseam. Before I cut the second part, I'm gonna transfer the marks on the second leg of the pajama. And then I will also mark how far we need to reinforce the zipper before we cut. So I marked the edge line where we're gonna cut and I mark the 3/4 up. Now before we cut, we have to make sure the zipper is reinforced, that way we don't damage the zipper. So I'm gonna open almost where is the line, and now with a needle and the thread I'm gonna go a little bit up from the mark and I'm just gonna sew the zipper together. So we want to make sure the zipper will not open on the bottom. And I'll cut the thread and close the zipper back. The pants are ready to be cut. So we're gonna place and match the length, match the lines, and now it's ready to be shortened. So prepare the zipper 1/2 inch from the mark where we sew it. We're gonna open until there. And then we're gonna cut the zipper because we don't need this huge zipper there. And the detail, we'll cut it a little bit because we're gonna fold it and we're gonna do a top stitch. Next, we're gonna make a hoodie pattern and I'll show you how. As you see, this is my pattern and I'm gonna show you exactly how I made it. Take first your pajama, close the zipper and fold it in half. I'm gonna match the shoulder line and I will hold it together. And as you see, the bottom part is repeating the neckline from the front part. Then hold the lines again and then it will repeat the back side as well. So now I'm gonna make a straight line from the front edge 12 inches up, and then you just draw a curved line. It's around 16 and a half inches. And that's it, and our hoodie pattern is ready. First we're gonna serge the sleeves part and the bottom. We are ready to sew the cuff sleeves. So as you see, I mark 3 times 3/4 from the edge. So 3/4, 3/4, and 3/4. Now I'm gonna fold the sleeves to 3/4 as a straight line, like this. And then I have to make a top stitch right at the edge. Make sure when you're sewing, don't pull too much the fabric. We want to make a smooth line. Okay, and now we're gonna fold 3/4, the last one that we marked. Make sure both ways are equal. And then we'll make back stitch on the sleeve between the seam. We have to tag on our side as well, so measure where like the line and another half, and then just make a teeny tiny stitch with a back stitch. That way it holds the cuff up. We'll do same thing with the second sleeves as well. And now we'll start with the bottom part. So one leg you see doesn't have a zipper, so we'll start the one we actually open the zipper. So this piece under, we have to fold and cover the zipper and make top stitch. Now match the edges and we're gonna close the seam as far as you can. 1/4 from the edge. Don't forget to do the back stitch as well. Okay, and now when you see, our zipper is almost closed, but I'm gonna make a top stitch right under where we did the stitch to make sure it stays there. And now we're ready to hem the bottom. So you can mark 3/4 from the bottom, or I'm just gonna fold and use the guide stitch and just stitch from the back side. We're gonna do 2 straight top stitch. You also can pin one side and then the other. That way will be easier for you to sew. After you finish first top stitch, you can add a second stitch as well. As you see, our stitches are done, so we're gonna do same thing with the other leg. Before you hem the other leg, double check, fold it right in half and double check the length of the hem. Sometimes when we cut the stretchy fabric, it might have a little difference. So we want to make sure we make them equal and mark the line. So the bottom part is ready, we just need to press it. Try to press it like tap, 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 tap. So we're not gonna pull the stretchy fabric. You don't want to make it larger, you want to keep it as it is. Same thing with the sleeves. Make sure the cuff is straight and then just tap, tap, tap with the iron. Okay, now our sleeves are ready and the bottom too. So now we are actually ready to start on the hoodie. So as you see on a pattern, there is like a little fox. So this is what kind of design we're gonna make. So the fabric that I purchased at Joann, I am not sure of the name, but you can choose any stretchy soft fabric. This one is super soft inside and it's perfect for summer hoodie. Now we're gonna place in half the fabric and place your pattern hoodie. You also can draw the hoodie right on the fabric. I will pin it together and then we'll start to cut. So when we're gonna cut, I'm gonna make sure where is a straight line to leave 3/4 and everything else you can leave a 1/2 inch. And then we have to serge this part. I'm gonna use the serger with 4 needles thread. If you have 3 needles thread, make sure you do 1 stitch first on a sewing machine, or you can also do the zigzag as well. We also can serge all around the hoodie as well here, but I'm gonna use the cover stitch where I'm gonna fold 3.5 and make the double stitch. So this how is the hem. You also can do with sewing machine and serger as well. And then I'm gonna press it. Our hoodie is ready. For the hoodie's fox, we're gonna use felt. So as inspiration, I took this little fox. So that's gonna be our guide to make the face on the hoodie and also the tail. As you see, I cut the nose with the black felt, and I'm gonna take a couple pieces of the felt and we're gonna cut the face. So place the hoodie like this. And then I'm gonna place the half on the seam of the hoodie to make exactly symmetrical. And then I'm gonna draw exactly the curve how I want it. And the upper part, kind of like a rounded curve too. And now I'm just gonna cut it. And our cute little face is ready to be sewn on the hoodie. Now I'm gonna place the nose, and also I have a couple of the eyes, plastic eyes, and I'm just gonna glue them just like this. You can use even with black felt so it look like this, or simple eyes. You can play and see which you like the most. Now it's time to cut the ears. So I cut the rectangles and fold it in half so it will be square. Same thing with the other one with the right side inside. Now I'm gonna draw how I wanted the ear, and then I'm just gonna cut it around. After we cut 4 pieces, we're gonna sew 2 pieces together. As you see, I sew them right here, and then I'm just gonna turn them to the right side, and our ears are ready. And the ears will be right here. Since all parts are ready, we're gonna take them away and then we'll start to sew first the orange part on the hoodie. For easier sewing, I will pin them together so it'll be easier for us to actually sew it on the hoodie. Now we're just gonna sew with top stitch. After we finish, we can add the little nose. It's time to add the ears. I will place it right matching with the top line of the orange fabric, and then I'll fold it but holding it together, and then I'm gonna add couple pins. And then we will have to sew them like a little dart. For example, don't forget to do the back stitch also, and then 1/4, maybe just a little less. Make sure the ear is in the fabric, and then the back stitch again. So it looks like a little dart. That way we can hold the ears up, and we have to do same process for the other ear. So here our ear is finished, so we have to start a 1/4 before and then a 1/4 right after. That's how our dart is gonna be. So our hoodie is ready. We only need to finish with those plastic eyes. So I'm gonna take those two cute little eyes and we're gonna start them to glue. I'm gonna use the clear glue and put just a little bit in the back side. And let it dry for like 5 minutes at least. So now everything is good to go and it's ready to be sewn on the pajama. Now we're gonna open the zipper and pin the hoodie, but before we're gonna pin, we actually have to search the edge, so we're gonna have clean edge. Okay, so here I searched the edge and now we are ready to pin them together. First, find the center from the pajama on the back side and we're gonna pin together with the center of the hoodie. And we're also gonna start pinning the edges. Make sure don't start from right at the edge. I'm gonna do 1/4 before the edge of the zipper, and then we'll pin all around and we'll do the top stitch. As you see, I did the top stitch. Now our hoodie is attached to the pajama. I'll make sure all the threads are cutted, and now we have the hoodie ready. We have only one more detail to finish, and that's the tail. So I'm gonna double check how the tail goes on the fox part, and then I'll take a little fabric of the felt again. I'll fold it in a half, and I'll take exactly the length that I wanted to do. We'll cut it this way, and then I'm gonna open it. I don't have the felt white fabric, so I'm just gonna use the one I used for hoodie, and I'm gonna cut the form of the tail, and then I'm gonna cut two pieces. Then the bottom part just cut like triangles. Now I'm gonna place it on one edge and other one, and I'll do the top stitch. Fold it in a half and do the top stitch all around. Okay, so our tail is ready. I turned with the right side up, and then I'm just gonna press it a little bit. Take the pajama and see where you want the tail to be sewn on the back side, and then we're just gonna sew it. Our funny face hoodie pajama is ready, and I want to show you how many varieties you can make actually. So this is our fox we just finished. The second one I made a little puppy with a long ears, and then a little skunk, so cute. And the inspiration was same with from the pattern from the pajama, and of course the little cute tail, I couldn't resist. And then a little unicorn. I hope you liked the video and subscribe for more.